We're continuing with Around the World in San Francisco. This is the last part. So the summary, conclusion, aka whatever, wrap up. Foreign consulates in San Francisco. It gives all the Afghan government representative, Argentina, Australia, Austria, Belgium, Bolivia, Brazil, Canada, Chile, China, Colombia, Costa Rica, Cuba, Denmark, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador, Finland, France, Germany, Great Britain, Greece, Guatemala, Haiti, Honduras, Iceland, not island, Iceland, India, Indonesia, Iran, Ireland, Italy, Japan, Korea, Mexico, Netherlands, New Zealand, Nicaragua, Norway, Pakistan, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Portugal, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Thailand, Uruguay, Venezuela, Yugoslavia. So we went over all those country cultures. It says, so there's consulates mostly on Montgomery and Market Street, California Street, one or two on Clay Street, Stockton Street, Webster Street, Taylor Street, Bay Vista, Sutter Street, Sansome Street. Most of them are on Market Street, the consulates in San Francisco from those foreign countries, or for the country. Foreign commercial organizations in San Francisco. Australian Trade Commission, Belgian Official Tourist Bureau, Belgian Commercial Office, Chinese Chamber of Commerce, French Commercial Counselor, French Chamber of Commerce in the U.S., French Government Tourist Office, Japanese Travel Information Office, Japanese Chamber of Commerce, Italian Commercial Netherlands, not Neverland, from Peter Pan, Netherlands Chamber of Commerce, Netherlands Information Service, Philippines Chamber of Commerce, Swedish Chamber of Commerce, Swiss National Tourist Bureau, Turkish Information Bureau, and World Trade Association Chamber of Commerce. Okay. You can probably search for those on the internet or something. International, intercultural, and interfaith organizations, American Friends Service Committee, Anti-Defamation League of B'nai B'rith, Artists Embassy, Catholic Committee for Refugees, Cultural Integration Fellowship, Council of Civic Unity, Fellowship Church for All Peoples, Fellowship of Reconciliation, International House, International Institute of San Francisco, International Institute of Alameda County, Lutheran Welfare Service, National Conference of Christians and Jews, Pan-American Society, San Francisco Committee for Service, San Francisco Council of Churches, United Nationalities of San Francisco, World Affairs Council. I've actually been to the one at UC Berkeley, the International House, is where they have people come from different, like, study abroad programs from different countries and stuff. Radio programs. I went when I was a student there, my freshman year, just to visit one time. Then there's radio programs. So all the cultures, major cultures, have radio stations like Spanish, Italian, Greek, French, Portuguese, Chinese, Japanese, Yugoslav, Filipino, Polish, Scandinavian, Yiddish. And then theaters exhibiting foreign films, international, Bridge Theater, Clay Theater, Larkin Theater, Rio Theater, Vogue Theater, Spanish, Victoria Theater, Star Theater, German, VID Theater, Chinese, Grand View, Sun Sing, World Theater, Japanese, Kinmang, Gaoquin, Portuguese, Brazilian, Eastmont Theater. Arabic films from Egypt are shown occasionally at the Victoria Theater. It says Russian films are shown at the World Theater. Okay, good to know. So Arabic films are shown at a Spanish theater, and Russian films are shown at the Chinese theater. Calendar of national and folk festivals celebrated in San Francisco. Each of the ethnic groups in the Bay District celebrate their holidays and festivals with songs, dances, speeches, and processions. Visitors are usually welcome. In most cases, the holidays are observed on the Saturday or Sunday nearest the calendar date. Christian celebrations follow the liturgical calendar, which is regulated by the lunar system. Easter is the central celebration. All Christians compute the date of Easter by the moon, the first Sunday after the full moon, on or after March 21st. If the full moon and March 21st fall on Sunday, then Easter is March 28th. So that Easter falls on a different calendar date. Catholic, Maronite, Maronite and Melchite, Syrians, Hellenic, Orthodox, Greeks, Hellenic, that's Greek, and all Protestant denominations adhere to the Gregorian calendar. So Maronite and Melchite, Syrians, and Catholics. Most Byzantine Catholics, Russian, Ukrainian, Hungarian, and Orthodox Bulgarian, Ukrainian, Greek, Russian, Serbian follow the Old Julian calendar. Orthodox Syrians and Gregorian Armenians celebrate some of their church holidays according to one, others according to the other calendar. Chinese, Japanese, Muslims, and Jews have their own calendars according to the lunar system. Easter, therefore, and all the holidays associated with it, like Palm Sunday, Holy Week, Trinity Sunday, and may be celebrated a week or 5 weeks apart. Armenians celebrate their Easter according to the Gregorian calendar, the Orthodox Syrians according to the Julian calendar. Special celebrations connected with Easter are Carnival, during the days immediately predecessing the beginning of Lent, Mardi Gras, Faschings in German, Zapusti Polish, Maslianika in Russian. Ash Wednesday, Roman Catholics, Palm Sunday, Blessings of Palms by Roman Catholics. I'm assuming they mean the plant or the tree. And some Protestants also, besides Roman Catholics, and Blessing of Willows by Byzantine Catholics and Orthodox. Good Friday observed by all groups. Easter is by all groups. Ascension, 40 days after Easter, all groups. Pentecost, 10 days after Ascension, all groups. So Good Friday, Easter, Ascension, Pentecost, all groups, and Corpus Christi, Thursday of the second week after Pentecost, Catholics and Episcopalians. In the list of calendar festivals to follow, Christian groups celebrating their holiday according to the Gregorian calendar are marked G, those following the Julian calendar J. Jewish holidays are celebrated according to the Old Hebrew calendar and therefore fall on different days every year. The most important of the Jewish holidays are Rosh Hashanah, New Year's Day. Rosh Hashanah is New Year's Day, which is between middle of September and beginning of October. Yom Kippur, Day of Atonement, ninth day after New Year's. Sukkot, or Tabernacles, or Rejoicing of the Law, originally a harvest festival between end of September and second half of October. Hanukkah, Feast of Dedication, or Festival of Lights, during December. Purim, Feast of Deliverance from Haman of Babylon, during March. And Passover, Feast of Deliverance from Egypt, April or May, and is 8 days. The Muslim year begins on the anniversary of Hijrah, the flight of Muhammad from Mecca to Medina. The Muslim year has 12 lunar months, 354 days. The months fall at different times of the year from ours. The Muslim New Year in 1955 was on August 20, which was the beginning of the Muslim year 1375. Oh, go figure. The month of Ramadan, the great period of fasting during which all good Muslims do not eat, drink, smoke, or bathe from sunrise to sunset. So not every day they do this, just on the month of Ramadan, where they have a period of fasting, and from April 22nd to May 21. So from sunrise to sunset. That seems a bit drastic. How can they not eat from sunrise to sunset and drink or bathe? That's kind of weird. Japanese and Chinese observe some of their festivals according to the Gregorian calendar, others according to the old lunar calendar. The Japanese have devised a simple method of reckoning festivals by celebrating on the day when the date of the month coincides with the numerical order of the month in the year. Okay, the example. The first day of the first month, New Year, is also the birthday of all Japanese. Other celebrations are held the third day of the third month, the fifth day of the fifth month, 10th day of the 10th month, etc. That seems kind of simplistic, but okay. The important holidays, January 20 to February 20, the first day of the first moon between these dates is Chinese New Year, okay? February 3 or 4, around Easter, Japanese bean throwing night. Bean, like beans, like Jack and the Beanstalk. And then around Easter time, the third day of the third moon is Chinese Qingming Festival, also called the Festival of the Toon. And I don't know why they throw beans, but I never heard of that. But September 1 to October 30, 15th day of the 7th moon of Chinese Ghost Festival, worship of the dead ancestors, spooky and scary. Kind of right around Halloween, I guess, to coincide in period of time. So real quick run through of the holidays. January 1, New Year's Day. January 6, Epiphany. Day of the Three Kings, American Indian, Mexican, Spaniards, Latin American, Christmas Eve. And then January 7, Christmas Day, Russians, Ukrainians, Serbs, Armenians. New Year on the 14th is New Year's Day. 18th is Epiphany Eve for Ukrainians. 19th is Epiphany, blessing of the waters. 22 is Ukrainian Independence Day. 24 is Indian Independence Day. 28 is Saint Sava Day, Serbians. 28, that's 28. January 20 to February 20 is Chinese New Year. For February, candle mass, blessing of candles in Catholic and Episcopal churches. 3. Sveti Vlaho, Saint Blaise, Dalmatian. 5. Rumberg Day, Swedish Finns. 12. Lincoln's birthday observed by Negro organization. 16. Lithuanian Independence Day. 22. Washington's birthday and Kosciuszko Day in Polish. 24. Estonian Independence Day. 28. Kalevala Day for Finnish. March 1 is St. David's Day for Welsh. 3 is Doll Festival for Japanese. 4 is Robert Emmet's Day for Irish, Peruvian Independence Day, and Saint Casimir Day for Lithuanian. 10. Commemoration of Taras Shevchenko for Ukrainians. 17. St. Patrick's Day for Irish. 19. St. Joseph's Day for Italian and Portuguese. St. Joseph. And then 25, Annunciation and also Greek Independence Day. And sometime in March, Jewish Purim. And late in March, Japanese Cherry Blossom Festival. Yay. April 12th is actually the birthday of my dad. Birthday of Hans C. Andersen, Danish. 15. Sikh New Year, East Indian Punjabis. 23. St. George's Day in English. For English. 24. Commemoration of Armenian martyrs of World War I. And then also sometime in April is Easter. And sometime in April or May is Easter. For Julian calendar, and for Russians, Ukrainians, Greeks, and Syrians. Now that's really late for Easter. Easter in May. Russians, Ukrainians, Greeks, Syrians. And then, third day of third moon, Qingming Day. Chinese Festival of the Toon. And then sometime in April is Jewish Passover. In May, when is May Day? Not May Day? Like, oh my God, it's like just May Day. And then Socialist Labor Day. And then 2, Saint Jean d'Arc, French. 5, Japanese Boys Day, Feast of Carp. And then also Cinco de Mayo for Mexican. 6, St. George's Day for Greeks, Serbs, and Bulgars. 16, Commemoration of General Stefanik for Slovaks. And also 17, Norwegian Independence Day. Also Empire Day for British. They love them empires. And then 20, Cuban Independence Day. 25, Armenian Independence Day. And then in May or April is Easter for Russians, Greeks, Syrians, Ukrainians. Okay, and then June, which we already said. And then June. 7 weeks after Easter, Pentecost or Whit Sunday for Portuguese Holy Ghost Festival. 3, commemoration of Christo Botev for Bulgarian. 5, Saint Boniface for German Catholics. 6, Swedish Flag Day. 13, Saint Anthony Day, Italian and Portuguese. 14, National Mourning Day for Lithuanians. Not mourning, like we're sad. For Lithuanians, Latvians, and Estonians. 15, Danish Flag Day. And then Thursday after 15th, Saints Sahag and Mesrop for Armenians. Those are saint days. Thursday after 15th, okay. 17, Independence of Iceland. 23, St. John's Eve, Italian, Austrian, Hungarian. 24, St. John's Day for French Canadian. So 23rd is the Italian, Austrian, and Hungarian. And then also 24 is Midsummer's Day for Swedish, Norwegian, Finnish, Estonian, Latvian. 28, Vidovan Anniversary of Kisovo Polje for 1389 for the Serbs. And then July, middle of July, Japanese Bon Festival. So we did that. Okay. So not spinach, but Swedish people. And then Norwegians, Swedish, and Finnish, Estonian, and Latvian have Midsummer's Day on the 24th. Okay, and then, so we're now past the second half of the year. July 4, Independence Day of the USA, and also Filipino Independence Day. 14, Bastille Day in French. 16, Our Lady of Mount Carmel, Italian. 17, Saint Anne, or French Canadian. And 29, Saint Cyril and Method, Apostles of the Slav people, Slavic. August 1, Swiss for Nacht. 2, Ilan Day, Feast of Saint Elia, Anniversary of Macedonian Uprising in 1903. Ilan Day, I-L-I-N. Feast of Saint Elia, Anniversary of Macedonian Uprising. and one was Swiss Fernnacht. 15. Assumption, Irish, Italian, also. Irish and Italian. And then 16, Saint Rocco for Italians. 20, Saint Stephen for Hungarians. 28, Assumption, Greeks and Russians and Syrians. Also Independence Day of Indonesia. 15th day of 7th moon, Chinese Ghost Festival. And then September, around Labor Day, Hungarian Suret or Grape Festival. 2, San Esteban, Acoma Indian Corn Dance. 4, Santa Rosalia in Sicilians. 15, Mexican Independence Day. 16, Central American Independence Day. Then 19, Laguna Pueblos Indian Fiesta. 20, Garibaldi Day for Italian. 22, Bulgarian Independence Day. 25, Saint Wenceslas Vaclav Day for Czechs. October, first Sunday, Madonna del Lume, blessing of Italian fishing fleet. 6, German Day. 9, Leif Erikson Day for Scandinavian. 10, 10 Day, Chinese Independence Day. 11, Casimir Pulaski Day for Polish. 12, Columbus Day for Italian. Dia de la Raza. Day of the race, Spanish, Mexican, Latin American. And then 28, Czechoslovak Independence Day. 30, Reformation Day for German and Hungarian Protestants. 31, Halloween for Scottish, I guess, and Irish. Scotch, not like the drink, but the race. Early fall, Japanese Chrysanthemum Festival. November, 1 is All Saints Day, and 2 is All Souls Day. So, gatherings at cemeteries by Mexican and Latin Americans. 10, Martin Luther Day for all Lutherans. 11, St. Martin's Day for German, Italian, Slovenes. Polish Independence Day also. And then 12, birthday of Sun Yat-sen for Chinese. 18, Latvian Independence Day. 22, Lebanon Independence Day. 30 is St. Andrew's Day for Scottish. And then last Sunday, beginning of Advent, lighting of Advent candle, and blessing of Advent wreath. German, Australian, Transylvanian Catholics. Transylvanian Catholics. Austrian and German. Not sure where Transylvania is. Sounds kind of creepy. December 6th. I don't know if that's the one in America or is that a place in Europe. I'm not sure. December 6th is St. Nicholas Day for German and Dutch, and also Finnish Independence Day. 12, Our Lady of Guadalupe for Mexican and Latin Americans. And 13 is Midwinter Day for Swedish Santa Lucia Festival of Lights. And mid-December is Jewish Hanukkah or Feast of Lights. And then 19, St. Nicholas Day, or for Greeks and for Russians and Syrians and Bulgarians, I guess. And 25 is Christmas, and 31 is St. Sylvester's Day for Austrians, Czechs, Hungarians, and Polish. The end. Yay! So you guys, thank you guys, and if you want to check out my page,